Welcome to this month's Minute with Victor, where Dr. Cotton answers your questions.
This month's question comes from a physician who writes, I saw a new patient who had complications from a previous procedure. The next day, the patient's attorney called. He was trying to determine if the previous physician had committed malpractice and asked me what I thought. I told him I wasn't willing to discuss it, at which point he threatened to send a subpoena. What are your thoughts on this? The most important thing to recognize here is that we're not required to talk to someone just because the person is a lawyer. Now, I suspect that statement might make you a little uneasy, so let me give you an example. I'm a lawyer, and I can tell you that there are people out there that for whatever reason, they don't talk to me, and that's their prerogative. I'm a lawyer, but they're not required to talk to me. Now, in your scenario, a guy calls, says he's a lawyer, and he wants information about your patient. Well, I don't know if he's a lawyer, but it doesn't matter. You're not required to talk to him. Now, some people say that you should, and their thinking is that if you're really nice to this guy, he'll be less likely to sue you somewhere down the road. I don't put much weight in that. But if you go that route, remember that you need the patient's permission before you say anything, otherwise it's a HIPAA violation. And that's why I think it's cleaner to not say anything, which is what you did. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that sounds pretty good, but what about the subpoena? Well, a court typically won't issue a subpoena until a lawsuit's been filed. And there's no lawsuit here, so I don't think there's going to be any subpoena. But if you happen to get one, all it's going to say is that you have to go somewhere and talk to this guy, and that's not much of a threat. When you get a phone call from a lawyer, it's important to determine whether the person is your lawyer. If it is, you can discuss any patient for the purpose of seeking legal advice. If it's not, then you need the patient's permission before you discuss anything, and it's your prerogative as to whether you do so. Thanks again for listening. I'd like to tell you about some additions to our website. We have 2 new educational modules that are both videos. One addresses the risk of medication-related lawsuits, and the other addresses malpractice risks in the medical office. That video is designed for clinicians as well as non-clinicians, and you can preview both videos here on our website. The new series that we added a few months ago called The Crucible has been an enormous success. I've received multiple messages asking for more installments, so I've created them for you. They're available on our website at no cost to you, and I hope you enjoy them.